Good afternoon everyone, and welcome to our specialty Great International Craft Show class. And I'm coming to do a little bit of a scrapbook page. We might get one layout done, we might get two, who knows. My little girl's just gone home, so it's quiet now. Addie is all for running around and laughing and having lots of fun, so it's very quiet in the house. But it's given me a chance to make a coffee and sit down and grab the Autumn to Remember. Now, the reason I grabbed this one and not the Christmas one, hi Kay, was because I have got some photos that I can put on this with the Christmas one. We haven't had Christmas this year, and I thought I'd leave my Christmas pack for, hi Susan, for the photos that we take this year. That's if we get many this year, but we'll see how we go. So I'm going to bring you down and we are going to go through the pack, and I'll share this with you. So this is the beautiful Autumn pack, and when you get the scrapbooking kits, this is the scrapbooking kit, it does 6 double layouts. So this is 3 double layouts, so 6 pages is what I was meant to say. So you've got project 1, project 2 and project 3. When you actually come in here, you will see the instructions. They're really good, and they even had the colour pictures, which way to even hold your paper to cut it, which is amazing. And also it's got what to cut in inches. Okay, so, which is really good. So you can sort of see that the pictures are really cute, and you can do exactly as they tell you to do in here, or you can change your mind and do it the way you want to do it. So this is the paper though. Let's grab the pack out and have a little look through this pack. There's absolutely, I haven't actually looked through the whole lot, but I have had a sneak peek. When I say sneak, it's like this. So this has got like the animals on it. It's really cute. The animals are going all different directions. I'm just going to move that bag out of the way. Oh, we got some gifts to give away too. I've got the names there. So I'll do that in a minute. I should have done one first. I wasn't thinking. I just saw the gifts sitting there, the names sitting there. And then on the other side, so you get 2 sheets of this, which is really nice. And then you get 2 sheets of this one. Now, I also say if you're not a scrapbooker, or maybe you just want to do one part of the layout, you can always use the rest for cards, because I can see men's cards being made out of this. Really lovely. So then you've got the green and the little Christmas trees with the crazy trays. It's really lovely. And then you've got the wood grain, which is really lovely. Now this has got white on the side because this is a back piece. So this is the double layout we're going to start with. So we'll pull that one out to start with, because that's the one we're going to start with. And then we've got this one, and it's got white on the back too. So this one here is also a background paper. Okay, so there should be 2 of them, I think. I'm not sure. And then you've got one of these. Oh no, this and this gets cut, I see. So really lovely. And then you've got this beautiful Autumn sheet, which they call like a sticker sheet. But if you don't want to use it as stickers and you want to use it with dimensions, you just need to rub your embossing buddy on the back of the stick, and then you can put dimensions on the back. But I love the way they got the story of the day. They got a little bunny, they got a little hedgehog, they got little love hearts, happy day, bliss, just lots of different words and things on there. Then you've got some cardstock. Let me just go. So this is the new cardstock. This is what we call two-toned. So it's got the light tone on the back and the dark tone on the front. But when you rip this, it actually has a white in between. So you've got your light, your white, and then your dark. So it's really beautiful, this paper. Two-tone This one's two-toned as well. So you can sort of see the difference in the colours, the light and the dark. So lovely. And then this one is two-toned as well. So you can sort of see that. These are all the new colours. You can buy these separate. So when you go onto the shop, just put in two-tone cardstock and hopefully it will come up for you that way. And then you've got blank white and white. And then you've got these pop-outs, which we're going to need one of these pop-outs, or both of them, but we need one to start off with. So let's grab that out. Okay, grab one of these. And you do have to be a little bit mindful that if you've got kids helping you, because I know sometimes the kids love to help, just make sure that they don't pull it hard and rip it, because you have got little bits in here that you've got to take little centre bits out. So you need to take that little centre bit out. And yeah, as much as they love to help, sometimes they can be very, very rough. And you've got to sort of say, slow down, slow down. I'm always telling Addie to slow down. She goes really fast. So this one out. I'm just going to move them over here. And I think we've got another one here. Yep. And another one here. Who's liking the scrapbooking kits? Has anyone bought them yet and had a go with them? I did the Halloween one. I did that one up as a sample for Craft Alive. So I made that one up for Craft Alive, and that was a lot of fun, the Halloween one, because the kids had done a little bit of Halloween. So you can sort of see this goes like this. So that's one of the pieces that we need. And you can see in there the pieces that you do need. So we need this little one here as well. And then the others are on the other sheet. You get this other sheet in here as well. Let me move that one across. Okay, so you get this sheet as well. And we want these. We want these little arrows. So we want 1, 2, 3, 'and then a green one. Okay, so we want them, and you've got all these for the other sides too, which I'll share with them when we do those pages, but we'll put that there for a moment. And the other piece of paper that we do need is at the beginning. Remember, we needed this one sheet of that, and we needed one sheet of that, one sheet of this, and the green, the other side. And that one's sufficient, yeah. So we want that and that. So we're using that side and that side. Okay, so we'll just pop this one over here. We'll do one page at a time. Now the other thing that you get in this kit is some beautiful die cuts that you can put on. So it's got adventure, it's got leaves on here. It's got lots of different things on here. Grateful, little love hearts, give. There's just so much. Oh, blessed day. There's everything on here, little signposts. So you can do a lot with this. It's just gorgeous. You get lots and extra extra to do lots more stuff with. And also, you've got your photo placements as well. Okay, so like if you haven't got your photos ready yet, you can put your photo placements on and then just replace them with your photos. So it shows you the sizes that we use as well. Okay, so I'm going to keep that cardboard underneath there for the moment. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our paper trimmer and we're going to have a look at the first size. So this is number, the animals are first, so we want to cut. It shows you the fox is facing up, so we want the fox facing up, but it doesn't really matter which way you have it, because whichever way you have your paper, the fox is going to be facing up. Even if you have it this way, your fox is going to be facing up. So it's telling you there's no right or wrong. So we're going to have our trees going this way. So that's right. So we've got it, this is the right way. So we're going to cut this one 8 by 5. So we want to pull the handle out and we want to cut it at 8 inches. And we want to turn it around and cut it at 5. Then we want to cut the next piece at 7. So you can sort of see that is the right size. So we've got the 2 pieces there. Now you can get some Post-it notes and write the measurements on them if you want to. And then this one is 3.5, which is just about 3.5. So you're going to have a little bit off it. Okay, so this one's going to be on number 1, page number 1, and the other 2 are for page number 2. So I've just set them aside, and this one is going to be 10. So we're going to measure it to 10 inches. And then we're just going to trim that little bit off the bottom. Now I'm keeping these because I don't know if I need them, but I can use them on a card. So this is for piece number 1 because it's got 1C. So you can sort of see the pieces have 2C, 2F, 1C, and then over here we have 1B, 1H, 1K, 1I. So you can sort of see the pieces that you need for page number 1, and it's a double spread, don't forget. So we're going to bring this over now. We're going to grab this one, and we're going to cut this one at 4. Well, they're all 10.5, so I'm going to turn this around and I'm going to trim that off at 10.5 first. So I have this strip. I'm going to take that off first. Then I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to cut this one at 4. Which is for number 1. And then 4, which is the other side for number 1, which is the green side. And then this one will be number 4, this will be 4 as well, which it is, and that will be for number 2 piece. So we'll put that there with the number 2nd page. So 1 means your first page, 2 means your 2nd page that's going to follow through with it. So now we need to grab another sheet of this, because I'm cutting it all up while I'm going here on these 2 sheets. So this one is 1D, and 1D we're going to start off with 10. So we're going to turn it around. We're going to cut this one off at 3, 6, 7. So we're going to cut this one off at 7. So we're going to cut down at 7. Move that piece aside. We're going to turn this around and we're going to measure it up at 10. And we're going to cut that at 10. Now we want those little pieces, so we'll keep that, but we're going to turn this around at 3.5. So you're going to have 2 3.5s. Okay, 2 3.5s, which is for number 1 as well. And then this one here, this little piece that we cut off, this is for layer number 3. And you're just going to cut this at 1.5 by 2. But I'm going to cut that when I do my number 3. I'm just going to leave that up there for the moment. And I just want to see what other number 1 I have. And I've got one more number 1 up here, and it's this one up here. And this is 1K. And this is going to be 4.5 by 10. So we're going to cut, it's going to go, the Christmas tree is going to go that way. And that's going to be 4.5. So we want to cut the 10 first. So we're going to cut this at 10. 10 inches, guys, 10 inches. Hello everyone that's on. Sorry, I'm not looking up and not talking at the moment. I'm concentrating, as Addie says. I'm concentrating, Nanny. And this one's 4.5 by 10. So this one's 1.5. Now this piece is also 1K, so I'll leave that there. And then 1E is 5. So we want to cut this at 5. I'm going to put that piece there. And we're going to turn around and we're going to cut this at 7.25. So 7.25. So it's 7 and the next big one, which is 1/4. So you'll have 7 and then a small one, a small one, a small one, and then the bigger one. Okay. So I think we've done all the ones at the moment. 1A is our wood grain, so we've got them. Okay, so I think we've got all our pieces, so let's go from there. Okay, so you're still going to need your trimmer just for a minute, but we're going to do the layout first. We're going to work the layout first, and then we'll come back and do that. So you can have your paper going either way. They've got their paper going this way. So the lines, I don't know if you can see the lines on this grey, but it's got wood grain lines. You can have it going up and down like that, but they've actually got it going that way. So I'm just going to do this one as they've done it, just so that we get a good look at what they've done and our look at what we're doing. So the first one we want is, did I cut them? I don't think I cut that one. Okay, I've got to cut one more. Which one is that one? The animals. Okay. And the trees. Okay. I need to cut that one with the animals and the trees. So I just still need to cut this one. This one is 11.5. 11.5 by 4. So we're going to cut it at 4 inches first. And I'm looking for my reindeer. It's facing up, or my fox is facing up. So that's okay. That's what I'm looking for. And then I'm going to trim this one off at 11.5. 11.5, which is probably nearly it. Not quite. We're just going to trim a little bit off the bottom here. So that's our first piece. And then the other piece we're going to cut off at 4 again. So 4. And we're going to put that aside for number 3 layout. And we're going to cut this one's 3.5. And we're going to turn this around and we're going to cut it at 10. Okay, we'll keep that bit too. Okay. Let's see if we've done it all now. So we'll come back then, you can come back to your visual of your page. Okay, so we come back to the visual. We've got our first piece, which is here, but we're going to cut like a little V in here. And I think it's this piece actually. I think that piece is a bit big. This looks better. So we're going to have this piece here. We're then going with the green piece. Which is here, which is longer. And then we're going for the red piece, which is shorter. So make sure you've got your shorter one. And shorter and a bit wider, I think. No, we want the shorter, this one. Yep, they're the same size. Okay, so you can always measure it up. Now the tops are all going to be even. Okay, so you're going to have your tops even, and you can see that the bottoms are not going to be even. But we're actually going to cut a little V into all of these. Okay, and they can be a slight V or a big V. You can do it with your scissors, or you can do it with your paper trimmer. So we're just going to, what I normally do is I find the middle. So I'll measure the middle. So 4.5 centimeters is roughly the middle there. I'm just going to cut a little line going up. And then I'm just going to cut from the corner to that line. And then I'm going to cut from this corner to that line. So that's our first one cut out. So the same with this one, just measure half, which is 10, so it's going to be roughly about 5. And we're going to come from the corner to that line. And you can just cut up a little bit more if you need to. And then from the corner to that line. So that's our second one done. And then our third one is, I think, the same as the first one, is going to be 4.5. So just roughly eyeball it, or if you are someone who's very particular, you might want to get your ruler pencil out. I'm always just eyeballed it, just looked at it and gone, that's it. But you can do it however you feel comfortable. Okay, so we've got our 3 pieces with our little bits cut out, so we can glue them in now. Now, we're going to glue the green one down first because these are going to overlap it a little bit. So when you're gluing something down, I'm going to remove that white piece from underneath now so it doesn't look like a false edge. So we're going to, we can see that it comes pretty high up to the top. So it's about 1 centimetre down. And you want to hold that and you want to put this one in and it's going to go up to the top, but slightly over the green. Like that. So you just want to make sure that you've got your green where you want it. You might want to just move it across a little bit more. And I reckon that's about it. So if you want to and you get stuck, you can always grab your pencil I don't know where my pencil is now. That's all right. I'll just grab this. You can always grab a little pencil and just put a tiny little line on the side there, like that. Just so that you know that's where it's going. The others are going to overlap that, so you won't see it. So, Tombow glue out. And you can put whichever side you like up it too, like where you want it as well, because, you know, you might have a preference of which way you want it to go. So, pop this one down. And then we're going to get our autumn animals, which are really lovely. And we're going to line this up, but we're going to come in about probably nearly 1/2 centimetre or 1/4 inch. Probably about 1/4 inch. Okay, so we're going to bring this one in over about 1/4 inch over the top of that green one. We're going to line them up at the top and bring that one in there. And then we're going to bring the other one in about 1/4 inch over the other side. So I'm going to put this one in. Okay. So this one's going up here. How's everyone going? I'm going to do some gifts in a minute. I was going to do it first, but I forgot. I got so excited about doing a page, I forgot to think about the gifts. So work out where you want this on your page, and then you're sort of going to, it's got number 1 on here too, by the way, guys. It's got number 1 on this piece, so you know that this is going on number 1. So make sure where you see the number 1 on it is your back, that you're going to add your glue. Okay, you're going to add your glue to the back. So add a little bit on the wider bits. Don't have to add it right around, just on the wider bits. You don't want it popping out. Once it's in the plastic sleeve, it will sit in the plastic sleeve really well. Okay. Yep, that's pretty good. And I'm just going to turn that over, and I'm just looking to see how I want this on my page. So it's going to come in a little bit down from the top, and it's just going in on the page right there. So you can sort of see now this is how it's looking. This is the bottom of the page. Okay, then we got these little ones that we got out before. So we have a green one here, and then a yellow one, an orange one, and it tells you project 1 on the back, and it will tell you on these two, project 1. Okay, so you know where your projects are. So they've got project 1 on here. And we're going to have a yellow one coming up here, and then we're going to have the orange one coming up here. So we can stick that on first. Now, there is a piece of this one here that I didn't put in, which I should have put in. That's all right. This piece is going in next, but I'm going to go this side. You can choose whichever side you want. So before I stick them on, I'm just going to put this piece in. That can go over, I don't mind. So in under, if you stuck it there, it doesn't matter. Just slide it up. It's just going to go in there, out there. Just going to come up higher, I think. About there. Okay, so I'm just going to add a little bit of glue around this side, and I'm just doing half because I want to be able to I think I can just sit that over the top. I'm not really fussed. This one can go over. This one can go in between. And I'm just going to add a little bit this way. I'm not partial to the little Christmas trees, but some people might be, so not for autumn. So, but you might be, so you can put it wherever you want. I like this side better. Okay, now we're going to stick these in, and I've got my photos. Now let me just share with you the photos that I've chosen. I've chosen Emily, and this is my granddaughter and my great-grandson, and I just think this is gorgeous. So I'm sort of thinking this photo that I can actually trim down. Okay, so I can trim this down. Even though it's telling me to put a photo in this way, I don't have one this way, so I'm going to put this one in this way. So I'm just going to trim this photo down and put it in, or you can put the whole photo in if you want to, and just put it over the top like that. I might even do that. Might just leave it like that. Pop it in this way. So I'm changing mine around already a little bit, and you know what? Nothing unusual for me to do that. Now, the good thing about our glue is it's acid-free as well. Now, why is it important to have acid-free glue? Because it stops your photos from going yellow, and you don't want yellow photos or your photos to fade before everyone can get to see them. So acid-free glue is important. Okay, let's get our little pieces here. So we've got a yellow and a green. So I'm just going to glue a little bit on the green. Now don't put your glue right to the edges either, because you don't want it coming out onto your page, so you don't need a lot of glue. People think that you need to cover the whole lot. You don't. You just need to put a little row up the center of each piece. That's going to hold it into place. And also, if you want to decide later on that you want to add, like when you're finished and you might want to add something, you can still slide things into underneath, where if you've got it down solid, you can't do that. Okay, so just a little line up and down, and then we've got this one coming in here. Now, if you get some glue and it does pop out, the best thing to do is get your embossing buddy and rub over the top of it and let it dry, and then rub it off, because your embossing buddy will dry the glue. So we've got this bit happening here, and now we're going to go over to our other side here. So we're going to come in with this bit. Who loves scrapbooking? Tell me in the comments if you love scrapbooking. Or if you're a new scrapbooker, are you new at scrapbooking and you're not sure where to start? These kits are amazing for that, for a beginner scrapbooker. Really, but anyone can use them. But I mean, if you've never done it before, it does give you a lot of instructions and a lot of ideas and everything like that. So we've put our arrows on, and now we've got some autumn leaves here, which goes on around here. So we can have our autumn leaves there. I'm just, that's for the second page, which I'm not doing just yet. Now, it's also got some words on here. So I'm just going to go back through my stash to just see what we had in here. I'm just going to put that cardboard over the top of that for a minute, because remember we had photo placements. We had these that we can add to them as well. You can add this to them. You can add so much more to them. So I'm going to add, it shows you on here that you can add some autumn leaves. So we're going to add this one, and we're going to add this one or this one, I think. This one and this one. And then another big one down here. And another one here. And another one here. I'm going to grab these. Okay, now the good thing about these, if you want to colour them, you can. You can always flip them over and colour them if you want to. If you don't want the wood grain side, you can flip them over and do a colour on them. Now, I'm just going to leave those ones there. I'm just going to keep having a quick little look through here because I had a feeling Project 222. So you can sort of see that that's all got Project 2 written on it. This has got Project 3, Project 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And then down here, you will see Project 1. So you want to pull out your Project 1. You will see Project 1 here, which is for the other side. But we're still going to pull it out now. And we'll pull them there. And then you've got Project 1 here. Okay, so that's that one. And all the others are Project 2 and 3. So you can sort of see that they're really easy to find. They're all Project 2. Okay, so I think we've got the pieces that we need. I'm just going to put that there. Okay, so these are going on now onto our scrapbooking page as well, so we can put these on. So I'm just placing them around. So it's this little one that we want. So we want this little one roughly about there. That's where they've got it. And then they've got one of these coming in through here. And then they've got a little one coming in over here. And then they've got this big one coming sort of in over here. So once you work out where you want them, if you want to colour them, they're so easy to colour. You can come in and bring in some orange. If you've got orange or something like that, you can just come in with your blender brush and do a bit of blending on them, and that will do it. But I'm keeping it pretty simple for you today. I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to the back of this. Once again, not too much. And I'm just going to add this to our page. And then I'm going to come in with this one as well. Oh, nearly time to do a door prize. Not a door prize. Our mystery gift prize. Mystery. Okay, and this one. And I can say hello to everyone properly. And this one can come up here. And you can put them wherever you want. You don't have to put them exactly where they've told you to put them, but I'm trying to do it pretty well to the instructions here so that you get a bit of an idea. I do sometimes swap the papers around because I like particular sides, but that's just natural. We all like that. So this one here, Project 1. I love that they've got the projects written on them because it makes it so much easier. And that's just going to come in here. And then we had that long piece, Project 1, which was this one. And then we had some yellow that we had to cut. Okay, so we had some yellow here that we have to cut. I'm just seeing if it's yellow paper or the Cyber Series paper. I think it's the yellow, just the plain yellow paper. Let me just check it out. We have got this. This is what I'm looking at, I think. It says, Golden Leaves, Autumn Breeze. So that could go on there. Or A Story of the Day, which is really lovely as well. And we'll put the golden leaves on here. Now, like I said, this is sticky. Okay, so if they're sticky and you don't want it sticky, you can just rub your embossing buddy across the back of it. And if you haven't got an embossing buddy, you can find that online exclusive, and you will find it's got a tray, embossing tray, the brush, the tweezers, and an embossing buddy. Okay, so it's a set, which we'll be doing some embossing later on. So if you do get that, you'll be able to have it for the classes. That's not a problem. And then it's got the little snail here. So that's the little bit here. It's got the little snail. That's for the other side. Okay, so we've got the little snail here, and you can write who's in the picture. So this is Frankie and Emily, but I'm going to let Emily do her handwriting on this. That will be her page. And then up the top it's got some other writing. Chance can be beautiful. It's got a white one up there, but I don't know what I want on here. You are amazing. Let's just put that one up there, I think. So we're just going to put you are amazing, because he is an amazing little man. And we'll put that just through here. You are amazing. Okay, I'm going to bring this up because we're going to do some prizes in a minute. But this is our first page. Oh, I've got one leaf that I didn't stick down, so I better stick that down. How gorgeous is that? And this to me is just so beautiful with Frankie and Em in there. Just a gorgeous little page. I'm just going to stick this leaf, it just fell off, so I'm just going to stick it down quickly, and then I'm going to do a draw because I've got everyone's names in the barrel. Okay, so we're going to do this one coming out that way. So I'll just show you. I just stuck that there. So very nice, simple, easy, and I did take my time doing this so that you can see how it was done, and that's why I wanted to do it over here and not on the Great International Craft Show, because you only have like 25 minutes over there, and sometimes we take a lot longer than that to do a page. So I just wanted to share that with you. So that's the first one. So let's have a draw. Okay, I'm going to have a draw. Oh, I've got so much stuff here. Now, all the names are in here. All the names are in here, like all written out here. So we're going to grab one off the top. Sandra. Look at that, Sandra. I'm going to put your name there. And we're going to grab another one. And whoop, I've got 100 names here. And Gailey Maslin, Gay. Congratulations to our two winners today. That was for yesterday. Now, everyone that comments today, your name will continue going in here. Now, this will continue all year now, like it will just continue. So every time, each week I do it. Only this is a bonus one because you get a bonus name in there if you've been doing it this weekend. I'm just going to write day 2 on these so I don't forget what I'm doing here. Day 2 gifts. Okay. So congratulations, Gay and Sandra. That is so great. Now I'm going to give everyone, I'm going to get up and do a stretch for a minute and clean my area because it's pretty messy. And I will be back in 15 minutes to do the other page. So I'll be back at 3 o'clock. Sorry, but I need to have a break because I've got to lay down my back I have to stretch it. So I'll see you all very soon. See you back here at 3 o'clock for our second page of our scrapbook page. This is the Autumn to Remember scrapbook kit. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon. Bye for now.